Welcome once again to our commerce classroom. In this session, we will prepare one stores ledger by using LIFO method. This is a problem solving session. Our question is this: prepare a stores ledger account pricing the materials issued using LIFO method. Opening stock 200 tons at 460 per ton, issued to jobs 140 tons. January 6 purchased 350 tons at 450 per ton. January 8 due to deterioration in quality scrapped 30 tons. January 9 issued to job 80 tons. January 14 issued to job 210 tons. January 17 purchased 200 tons at rupees 480 per ton. January 20 issued to job 120 tons. January 25 purchased 180 tons at rupees 470 per ton. January 28 issued to job 280 tons. And January 31st stock verification reveals excess stock of 10 tons. Here we have to prepare a stores ledger for material issue. We have to follow the LIFO method. In our stock valuation, we are following LIFO method. LIFO method means last in, first out. We have to issue materials from our last receipt. Here we start our problem. Our stores ledger, it has three columns. All of we know that: receipt, issue and balance. This receipt, issue and column, all these are subdivided into quantity, rate and amount. Then on January 1st, our opening stock 200 tons is rate 460. We begin with it 200 in our opening quantity column, then rate 460, then 200 into 460, 92,000. Then on January 4, we issued to job 140 tons. We issued on our issue column, we write this 140, then it's rate 460. We know that we are issuing this 140 from our opening balance, opening quantity 200, 140, its rate is 460, we know. Then amount comes to 64,400. Then from this 200 we issued this 140, and then balance 60 tons is 460, its rate, and then amount comes to 27,600. On this January 4, our closing balance is 60 tons at the rate of 460 per ton, amount 27,600. Then on January 6, we purchased 350 tons, rate 450 per ton. January 6, 350 tons quantity purchased, rate 450. Then amount comes to 1,57,500. This 350 tons also will form part of our closing stock. We have already 60 tons here from our first opening stock. Then now we purchased the 350 tons. So our closing stock comprises of 60 tons. It's a rate of 460, 27,600, and then now we purchased the 350 tons, 350 into 450, 1,57,500. So our closing stock comprises of 60 plus 350 tons. Then on January 8, due to deterioration in quality, scrapped 30 tons. Here, this scrap we consider it as issue of material. So we show this 30 on our issue column. Then 30, we issue this 30. We are following LIFO method. In LIFO method, we have to issue from the last lot purchase. Here our last lot purchase is 350. That 350 now in our balance column. We have two lots in our balance column, 60 and then this 350, 60 from our opening stock and then 350 from our first purchase lot. From that 350 we are going to issue this 30. So our 350 we issued 30 from it, and then it reduced to 320. Then 30 we issue 30 into its rate 450, then amount comes to 13,500. Then our closing stock comes to 60 into 460, 27,500, and then 350. From 350 we issued 30 at its rate 450, then for 350 minus 30, that comes to 320. Our closing stock comprises of 60 plus 320 tons. Then 60 into 460, its rate, then amount 27,600, then 320, its rate is 450, then amount comes to 1,44,000. So our closing stock comprises of this 27,600 plus 1,44,000. Then on January 9, we are issuing 80 tons. We know that we have to issue that 80 tons from our last lot. This 350. This 350, we issued this 80 lot. 350, its rate is 450. So we issue this 80 from this 350 at the rate of 450 per ton. Then amount comes to 36,000. Now our closing stock, we have already 60 in our hand from our opening balance, and then our 320 reduced by this 80, then that comes to 240 units. So our closing stock comprises of 60 plus this 240 tons. 60 into 460, 27,500, then 240 into 450, 1,08,000. This is our closing stock position on January 9. Then on January 14, we are issuing 210 tons. January 14, we are issuing 210 tons. We have to issue this 210 tons from our last lot, this 350. Its rate is 450 per ton. From that 350, now 240 units are in our closing balance. From that 240, we are issuing this 210 tons at a rate of 450, amount 94,500. So our 240 minus 210, that reduced to 30 units. In our 350 lot, now balance in our closing stock only 30 tons. We have 60 tons from our opening balance also. So our closing stock comprises of 90 tons, 60 plus 30, 90 tons. 60 is rate of 460, amount 27,600, and then 30 into 450, 13,500. That is our closing stock position on January 14. Then on January 17, we are again purchased 200 tons at rupees 480 per ton. 200 tons we purchased, 480 per ton, 96,000. This will also form part of our closing stock. Now our closing stock 60 already from our opening stock, then 30 from our 350 lot, and then now we purchased 200. So our closing stock comprises of 60 into 460, 27,600, 30 into 450, 13,500, 200 into 480, 96,000. Then on January 20, we are issuing 120 tons. 120 tons. We have to issue this 120 tons from our last lot purchase, this 200. From our last lot to purchase this 200, we are issuing a 120 tons. Its rate is 480. We know that 120 into 480, 57,600. So our closing stock on 20th January, that comes to, already we have this 60, this 30, and then from this 200 we issued 120. Its balance is 80. So our closing stock on January 20 is equal to 60 into 460, 27,600, 30 into 450, 13,500, and 80 into 480, 38,400. Then on January 25, we are again purchasing 180 tons at 470. Then 180 tons of 470, then amount 84,600. This 180 will also form part of our closing stock. We have already 60, this 30 and this 80. Here we shown it as our closing stock 60, 30 and 80. Along with it we show this 180. Now we purchased. So our closing stock comprises of 60 into 460, 27,600. Then 30 into 450, 13,500, 80 into 480, 38,400, and then 180, now we purchased into 470, 84,600. This is our closing stock position on this January 25th. Then now we are going to issue on January 28, 280 tons. In that case, we have to take maximum care. We have to issue 280 tons. Firstly, for getting that 280 tons, we used our last lot, 180. We purchased 180. It's a rate 470. Then 180 is a rate 470. Then 84,600. Then here we have next purchased. Then last purchased one. 80 balance here. We use this 80. Its rate is 480. Then 38,400. Then 180 plus 80, that comes to 260. Then we have to get 20 tons. Again, we take that 20 tons from this 30. We take that 20 tons from this 30. From this 30, we take this 20. In that way, we find out this 280 tons. 180 from our last lot, then 80 from the previous, and then 20 from this 30. Then in this 30, we have the remaining balance is only 10 tons. 30 minus 20, 10 tons. In our closing stock, now we have this 60. Then we take 20 from this 30 and its balance reduced to 10. In our closing stock, we have 70 units, 60 and 10. 60, its rate is 460, 27,600. From this 30, we already took 10. We already took 20 tons and its balance 10 ton. Rate 450. So our closing stock on 28th January comprises of 60 into 460, 27,600. Then 10 into 450, 4,500. Then on 31st January, stock verification reveals excess stock of 10 tons. Excess stock. We consider that excess stock in our receipt column. 10 tons, its a rate, we consider it as the rate of our last purchase, 470. Last purchase 180, then 470 is the rate. Then 10 into 470, 44,700. Then along with this 60 ton, this 10 ton, we add this stock verification excess 10 ton. Then our closing stock comprises of this 60 and 10 we take as it is, and then this 10, the excess stock we found on stock verification, add with it. So our closing stock on January 31st comprises of 60 into 460, 27,600, 10 into 450, 4,500, and then 10 into 470 rate that comes to 4,700. So our closing stock, that is actually the total of this 27,600 plus this 4,500 plus 4,700, that comes to closing stock 27,600 plus this 4,500 plus 4,700, that comes to 36,800. So our closing stock 60 plus 10 plus 10, 80 tons, and its value 36,800. I think this problem is clear for all of you. Thank you.